Hello, hello. Welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Matt.
On today's episode, we're talking about Redbreast and their PX single pot still Irish whiskey.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, tell us a little bit about this Redbreast here.
All right. This is the new Redbreast PX single pot still Irish whiskey, which is finished in that beautiful PX. All right, so what this is malted and unmalted barley, like every single pot still is, triple distilled in copper pot stills and American Oak Bourbon Barrels, then switched to Spanish Oloroso sherry butts. So then they're finished in 12 to 22 months in Pedro Ximenez hogsheads from the Iberian Peninsula. So the Iberian Peninsula is Spain and Portugal, if you don't happen to know that, which is where also all the sherry casks come from. The hogshead they use for this is a half-size hogshead. And when they do it, of course, you get more wood surface area, the whole smaller barrel thing. About half the size of a regular sherry cask, so you got a lot more. They were pre-seasoned for 2 years prior to using these casks. So they were nice and wet in PX. And they started doing this back in the 80s with them, just kind of doing experiments with it. And they found that this makes a very different profile when you put PX in there rather than just regular sherry Oloroso. And so they decided to make this whole thing with the whole Iberian series, which of course started with Lustau back in 2016. So now you have this in 2021. And then we'll be going through, I guess, more iterations of the other types of sherries. So it's a really fun series that they're going to be making there. So I'm very excited to see what that's happening. So let's see what we think of this new PX.
This is first put into Oloroso and then put into PX.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Double the sherry.
We call that beautiful.
Well, man.
Ooh, that
the
smells
PX
good.
is on the nose.
PX is right there up front.
It is big.
Fruity and
red berries,
rich.
Blackberries.
Kind of kicks you in the face. What's the proof on this?
46%, which surprises me. It smells much warmer than that.
It does.
Smells more like
what made
100.
me ask.
Closer to 52 on the nose.
Yeah. That's what made me ask.
Lots of plums, like I said, dates, raisins.
Dark fruits.
Raspberry jam, blackberries.
I wonder if they're using old sherry or old whiskey, because this smells really, really deep and dark.
Yeah, there's no age statement, but granted, the sherry is going to change the color. It's a beautiful color on there, though.
Yeah,
it really is. But I mean, I kind of expected it to be a little bit more of a pinkish color with the way you're talking about how wet the sherry barrels were.
Right. Granted, I don't know, who
Smells
knows?
So good. It's got that creamy, buttery background of Redbreast.
Yeah, it's got this like rice pudding with butter and like a Walker shortbread biscuit, heavy whipping cream.
Vanilla.
I'm getting like a club cracker, like just those
buttery
cracker.
I see. I get freshly made vanilla whipping cream.
Oh, yeah. Some toasted oak and like church incense with sandalwood and frankincense.
Oh, very
cranberry
with the cream on top.
Yeah, and a crust and a nice cinnamon
buttery crust. Yeah.
It's like a wet log cabin with like some burning palms and some straw. It's a beautiful smelling.
It's beautiful on the nose. William's already taken a drink. I'm a little jealous.
Oh, come on.
Oh, geez.
It drinks much bigger than 46% as well.
It really does, but not in the finish. The finish doesn't like beat you. It just kind of lingers and is pleasantly there.
I expect that with most Irish, though, even ridiculously high cask strength stuff. They still usually finish just very, very smoothly.
It's really nice.
This is
finally, Redbreast got their shit together.
Finally, yes. So, before we go any further, I'm going to have to ask the price point.
Well, the weird thing is they were supposed to be like in the 80s, but that's not what I'm seeing listed. I'm seeing listed for like 110 to 150.
Really?
And they're going closer to the 150 range.
Ooh, ouch. Okay, gonna have to save up for that one.
I don't know.
It's not the cheapest. They were supposed to be like the style price, but that's not what I'm finding anywhere.
This is I would say this is worth the Lustau price. I would not say this is worth 150.
No, I
I mean, the
agree.
cask strength isn't even that much.
No.
This is
Although this smells and tastes older than the cask strength does.
Way.
and it's probably that way because of all the Oloroso, you know. But this is, to me, just a berry pie
Mm-hmm.
with
Mhm.
the buttery crust and the vanilla whipped cream on top with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. Just smooth and rich and buttery and
Yeah, I got back to those dates and plums and raisins and
Mhm.
cinnamon, like that raspberry blackberry. This got this like black
Yes.
pepper and that butter and that same burning incense with cranberries and burning palms. And it's got a really nice almond toasted barrel. It's like some woodwork burning with like the shortbread. But then it's all got on the finish, I get these dark plum skins and a dark black cherry with like vanilla
That's
yogurt
normal.
candies with
Yeah.
marzipan, a little granola thrown on top. It's delicious. It's really, really good. I think if you can find it for like 110, 120, I think you're going to be worth it. But
So-
it's not what, price wise, unfortunately, has gone up on these things.
So William just put a drop of water in it.
Okay.
And before we started this review, well, I should say when it was paused, we were talking, two different sherry casks, Oloroso first to PX second, which one is going to beat out the other. And as it is, it's the PX is very much front forward in the actual just regular as it is, but you put that drop of water in. Do you get the same
The
reaction?
Oloroso
The Oloroso
comes
right
shooting
out.
forward, both in the nose and on the palate.
You get that waxy, nutty
Mhm.
Oloroso, and it's almost a slightly different whiskey.
Mhm.
It still has some of the berries in the background, but it's not in the forefront and
Like it was.
overpowering like it was. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So that answers that question that we had.
Yeah.
Personally, I like it better without the drop of water because I lean more towards the PX finishes.
Where I lean more towards the
he
Olorosos.
leans more towards Oloroso.
You're right. That drop of water makes it really Oloroso.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
That's
I don't
crazy. So
It's a really good whiskey, though. I'm very pleased. And I think this will get better as it gets drank down.
I
It
think so
airs
too.
out. It's only going to get better.
I think so too. That tends to happen more with Irish
Yes, for sure.
than some other whiskeys I've found.
Absolutely.
But this is, I enjoy this a lot.
I like it for $80. I don't like it for more than that. But
Yeah, we'll have to see about that.
we'll see.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
Maybe so.
Did it just get into the area?
Yeah, it's basically nowhere yet. It's very hard to find.
I like it.
Across the United States, it's really hard to get.
Alrighty then.
Well, hopefully it'll become more prevalent and the price will drop back to what it's supposed to be.
Hopefully so.
Agreed. Yeah, this is good. If you can find it and you can find it at a decent price, I would highly suggest this.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mhm.
I like it better than most of the other Redbreast things that are out there.
Now,
Of the new stuff, for
the
sure.
new stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
They used to be an amazing company.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and click the notification bell and come hang out with us Mondays live. And until next time,
Keep on crusading for better whiskey in your glass.
cheers. I sure as shit fucking finished that one.
And they're PX, single malt Irish whiskey. Nope,
No, single
they're
pot.
Redbreast. They were talking about Redbreast, and they're PX, single pot still Irish whiskey.
You want to try that again?
I had it.
Alright.
We are live.
Are you going to tell me I'm going to need to buy this one?
You'll find out momentarily.
No,
No,
you just got Barry Crockett, woman.
I just got Barry Crockett. We
Mm.
literally went into Total Wine so he could check his placement of his product and all of that stuff on the shelf, and walked out with Barry Crockett, another Teeling 14 year and a store pick of High Plains. Oops. Balcones.
Oh, because I was like, who the hell is High Plains? Okay, Balcones High Plains. Okay, that makes more sense.